We're calling loud, wrestling minds breaking through the crowd. Zero and Bobby, we're never tame. Uncut, unfiltered, bringing the flame.
Hello, yes, welcome to another edition of Zero Uncut. I'm Zero as normal, and I'm joined by my co-host Barbie. I'll let him
And
introduce
I'm
himself.
Bobby. What is up, everybody? Yeah, I can't turn my thing sideways, so we're just gonna
No,
have
yes,
a
we don't know
sack
what's going
just
on there.
dangle back and forth. And
That's fair
yes,
enough.
I worded it like that on purpose.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, yeah. So it's been a busy week,
What's
really, like
up?
with the with it all. So yeah, let's get into it then. So some news came down the other day, actually. Let's go straight into this one then, because I know you've been moaning about this quite a lot about this
I
news.
hate it.
Is basically, yeah, so
Stupid.
they look like they are doing a show on the 20th of September now. Bad Blood is going to be. That's what it seems
Why
like it's
not
going to be anyway.
Fastlane? Why not Fastlane?
Because they want to do Bad Blood, don't they?
But it's
That's the thing
Indianapolis,
for it.
Daytona 500.
I can't hear what you're saying, by the way, but carry on.
Huh?
My headphones are just cutting, but that's fine. Carry on.
I just wasn't saying anything at all.
No, I can't hear what you're saying. It's gone.
It's still gone?
Right, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on, we're having technical issues. Hold on.
Here we go. Yes, we go.
There we go. I can hear you now. That's better. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big time. It's yeah. So yes. So September the 20th. Bad Blood is meant to be coming in. Should be, yeah.
Indianapolis. Like, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, they're obviously doing that one, and the rumor is at the moment is it's going to obviously have a Hell in a Cell match on it, like what we were discussing, and the main event for the show is going to be Brock versus Cena for it. Hell in a Cell.
There's no way.
Mm.
There's no way John Cena is doing a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah. Hell in a Cell with Brock Lesnar.
No way. Dude, he's got to go back to Hollywood.
Yeah, but no, that's what the rumor is anyway for it. Is well, it's either going to be a cage match or it's going to be a Hell in a Cell with Brock basically. And to set this up, what they're doing is they're doing alternate dates. So they're not actually going to meet until the actual show, because Cena's doing the 5th of September and 2 weeks later, and then Brock's doing the second week in September and the go home show basically to set it all up for it. That's what he's doing there. So they're not actually going to meet until then, but they're going to be coming out to set the match up and everything like that during those 4 weeks for it, leading up to it. And that's that's going to be it's going to be quite fun. But yeah, that's the two rumors at the moment. It's a cage match or a Hell in a Cell match they're setting up for.
I can't see it.
Right. But the only reason why they want to do that as well is because they want a big match to outdo All Out basically. That's what it is. Because of All Out, they want to obviously set it all up that way. And
dumb. They're building up a pay-per-view with less than a month's build, or almost less than a month. What's today's date? To the 13th. Okay, 37 days build. Just because All Out is doing a pay-per-view, who cares, man? Let AEW do that thing. They said before that they're not competition, but clearly they are.
Yeah,
that's the thing that bothers me. You're saying one thing and then doing the other. Yeah.
And now, as well, on top of that, now as well, they've also now, the latest report that came out yesterday was WWE are now looking to do December 27th as well for that other show as well. I can't remember what they said it was going to be, but it's going to be
wouldn't it be a Saturday night's main event?
It's more than likely going to be a Saturday night main event, but it might be a special one because it's going to be from Boston. So what they're doing is, you know where they normally do the MSG show on the 26th of December every year for a house show? They're changing that one round to a SmackDown from Boston, like a live SmackDown from Boston, that'll be. On that Friday.
After Christmas, they're going live?
Yeah, they're doing a live SmackDown from Boston, they are. They normally do a house show, though, on the 26th normally.
Give the talent some time off, man.
No, this is but this is the thing. They always do an MSG show on the 26th of December anyway. So they would have been on the road for it anyway. So that's why they're saying now this year they're going to do a live SmackDown on the Friday, on the 26th from Boston, and then the 27th is going to be Cena's final match. But what they're doing is those 2 dates for the 26th and the 27th, WWE are going to start advertising it as Cena's final ever appearances in the company. Basically,
It won't be his final appearance. It'll be his final match.
Well, yeah, but when I say in final appearances, basically to try and like hype people up, trying to watch it and stuff. But obviously that 27th as well is going up against AEW Wrestle Dream or whatever it's called for it at the same time.
World's End.
Is that it? World's End. Oh, okay. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, World's End. But yeah, so so that's on the same day as that, same time and everything as well. It'll be
stupid.
But yeah, so that. And the early reports is that they're going to go commercial free for the entire show for it. So they might even make it so that it's available to everyone. They might even put the entire show on YouTube because we have it on YouTube over here. So they might make the entire show on YouTube so it's free for everybody, and that rather than streaming it on like NBC or whatever it is or
do it the week before. You shouldn't be putting Cena's final match to AEW.
So
sorry,
but
that's just
not. The original rumors is it is going to be the 15th, but the reason why they didn't do that is because that week they're doing all the filming for Christmas. So they're doing like they're doing it for like Christmas week. They're doing the filming for on like the 15th.
Do December 13th. December 13th is a Saturday. Do that Saturday.
So yeah, but that's what they were going to do. Was it was going to be around those times? It was going to be like the basically that week they were looking to try and do one. Potentially on that Saturday beforehand, but because of obviously like they're doing a heavy filming schedule that week anyway, of like because they're going to be doing 2 Raws and possibly they'll be doing Raw, 2 or 3 weeks worth of NXT and everything like that. They're saying it's going to be too much to also do a pay-per-view that week, so that's why they're doing it 27th. That's the plans at the moment for it. Dumb. But then it also means then that we've got to then wait the entire month of December to see Cena, right?
And plus, it's at a time where people are still going to visit family. They're away. Like, come on, man.
Well, see, they're saying as well that obviously where it's during the Christmas period, it means that people will be at home, so they'll probably get more eyes on it. That's what they're saying. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, I get it. They're going to be around family, but like, are the family going to want to watch? Like, it's like my family wouldn't want to watch wrestling. Like,
No. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that one, but like, that's what they're saying for it. And it's weird though, because as well at the moment, they're saying, what I've seen as well this came down from WrestleVotes, is that at the minute, the plan is Cena's final opponent is meant to be Gunther. And it's Gunther or Drew is the 2 opponents at the moment they're planning for. And that, for his final match.
I could see them doing Cena Drew in Australia.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, Cena Drew in Australia, so it'd be Cena Gunther as his final match.
Hey Drew, bring your American passport, bud. That's crucial.
Yeah. The only thing that it might be Gunther, because looking at Cena's schedule, one of his final TV appearances is a Raw rather than a SmackDown, so it could more than likely be Gunther to come and tease it, because he's got like 1 Raw date or something in in start of end of November, start of December. He's got like 1 Raw date or whatever. So they're going to do that, and then of course you've then got his final match then in December. That's what he's got. So it's looking more than likely it's going to be Gunther, personally.
I mean, I'd rather like a Braun Breaker, but
he's busy with Satisfaction, not any at the moment. I mean,
Gunther got Goldberg. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is, would Cena take a loss on his way out, or would he take a win? That's the thing.
See, I don't see Cena winning on his way out. I just don't see it. No. Cena's old school like that, like.
Yeah, I mean, and he's face now as well again. So this is
I don't think Cena would do that.
No.
Nah, not
so.
Nah.
No, fair enough. So that's that first of all for the moment. So moving on then. So obviously, Karrion Kross has apparently left now. So Scarlett.
I think he's gone. He
You think
opened
so?
up his own merch on pro wrestling tees.
Yeah. I mean, one of the other things as well that came down today, as I noticed, is that on that Ariel Haware show, or whatever his name is now,
How long?
or whatever his name is, yeah, I can never say it. Crosstown has said that apparently one of the main reasons behind it was WE offered him a contract, but with 24 hours before it ran out, and basically said you've got 24 hours to sign this and make a decision for it. But they never offered Scarlett a contract. Basically, yeah.
Scarlett's like, where's mine? They're like,
yeah, so they refused to give Scarlett a contract, but then like they gave Cross his one like 24 hours beforehand because of everything that was obviously going down, and they basically said you've got 24 hours to sign this before it expires. And he apparently turned around and said he asked for like the schematics or whatever of the contract and like what was in it and stuff, and they just went no. Well, they just went no. We're not telling you that. You've just got 24 hours just to sign it, basically. That's what they basically said to him. So, that was basically what it was. But I don't know. That's what the latest report is anyway. Well, that's what he said himself today, is that's what was happening for it, and that was one of the factors behind it, is because they didn't want Scarlett, but then like they offered him it with 24 hours notice, and it was only because of what the fans were asking for.
How much am I getting paid? Don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Just sign the contract. You've got 24 hours to agree to it, innit, basically.
If that's true, that's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Especially as well, seeing as obviously like that will only be because of all the fan uproar. When they obviously like they've seen it like on the day before and stuff, and then all the fan uproar and stuff over him going, and that's probably the reason behind why they've done it. That's probably what it was, but that's what he said. I don't know how true that is. I keep thinking it's a work and stuff. Well, I keep thinking it's work and stuff.
I think he's gone. They took his theme off of Spotify. They took he opened his pro wrestling tees. Like that stuff is like a sign in itself to me.
Yeah, fair enough. Two other bits and pieces of news then that we're going to. So this is speculation here now. Naomi injured. It's a work. It's got to be a work. Or, well,
I'll say it.
What?
Pregnant.
All right, Brian Alvarez, because that's the one who said that.
I thought pregnant off the bat because
fair enough.
Remember, she said it a while ago, saying her time's ticking and she wants to have kids.
Well, there's what they're saying though is as well is like what's happened now is, you know, that Stephanie's Places podcast or whatever they do.
They're going on her podcast. Is it tomorrow or Friday?
Yeah, it's tomorrow, and this is a last minute thing. Like it's actually being filmed live today. They're filming it live today, basically, for it.
That's what I'm saying.
Him and Jimmy.
Because when was Naomi's last match? Was it SummerSlam?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so that was 10 days ago.
Yeah, something like
Where did the injury come?
Yeah.
You know. Now, if the injury was reported a few days after SummerSlam, okay, fine.
Yeah.
But the timing of it is weird. And, I mean, pregnancies do happen on accident sometimes. So, I mean, maybe while she's holding the world title wasn't exactly ideal or the plan, but...
No. But then the thing is, though, is then if she is and if she's got to relinquish, how do they do this? Do they just give it to Stephanie because of that match that they're meant to be having in Paris? Because that's in 2 weeks' time.
Tournament.
What, and you think they screw Stephanie out of her match or they screw Stephanie out of it at Paris?
Well, I don't think she's going to wrestle Naomi.
No, fair enough. No.
I
mean, they could do something.
Here's what you do, because it's so close to Clash in Paris. You do a tournament that leads into Bad Blood or Fastlane or whatever they're doing, and crown a winner there.
Fair enough. Yeah, they could do. Yeah.
You got like a month to build that
one. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Or they could do a rush tournament. Like they could literally do it next Monday and like do something there, and then someone say like the finals will be like.
Oh yeah, true. They could do like
They could do it on Raw.
A triple threat winner of that advances. Triple threat winner advances.
Yeah.
And boom, there's your match.
Paris and that. Yeah, so you've then still got a match at Paris then. So then, yeah, so the finals are there. So you then declare a new winner there, basically. And it'll either be Stephanie or it'll be Stephanie definitely as one of the people who'll get into that one. And then but you know what else it'll be? It'll probably be a triple threat again between it'll be Rhea, Io, and Stephanie. I think.
Actually, that is true. You could. This is a really simple way to get around this. You have, Rhea versus Io versus
Stephanie.
No.
They're not going to screw Stephanie out of it.
I'm saying put Stephanie already in the match at Paris. Like she's already in. Because she was already going to have a match. Then you do Rhea versus Io versus, I don't know, Roxanne.
Yeah.
Well, Roxanne pinned Io, so there you go. Triple threat. Winner of that advances to Clash.
Yeah. And then I guess then they could it'll probably end up being Rhea versus Rhea versus Stephanie, and then either Rhea will take it and go into Australia with it, or they don't actually let her win it until
Australia.
Clash. Yeah, Australia, for it. But because whatever, she's either walking into Australia as champ or she's gonna win it in Australia, and that for a fact that's what's gonna happen and stuff, don't you? So
Yeah, but do they give Stephanie like a month and a half title? I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, how long did she have when she was in NXT as champion? It wasn't that long, was it? Before they merged the titles.
Didn't she hold it a fair amount of time?
I don't know how long she had it for. One of the champions I know only had a shorter length, but I don't know. Yeah, one of them only had a short run because, of course, they merged them, didn't they? So I can't remember whether that was Stephanie or Julia. Right.
Julia.
I can't remember.
All right, we're just gonna instead of trying to remember, we're just gonna go to the website.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I'm going there now. Hank and Tank. No. Superstars. Screw you, Leo.
We'll wait for Bobby to find this, and then we're obviously we'll go back to the
NXT
show.
Women's Champion JC Jane. Here we go. Latest. I just want Reigns, woman. Jeez. No. Superstar set. No, I don't want. Okay. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. We're cooking. We're cooking a little. That's not what I wanted. Crap. Okay. Well, hold on. We're getting somewhere, I think. No, we're not. Why won't it just give me the past reigns? I don't understand.
Hello.
JC Jean bio. I don't want her bio.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going somewhere, I think. Okay, 2020 to present. All right, Stephanie Vicaire, March 11th, 2025 to May 27th, 2025.
77 days.
So that's like how did you do the math off the top of your head?
I literally just googled it. How long was Stephanie Vicare's NXT title reign? And it says
Julia
77 days.
Wow, JC Jane has, as of today, is tied with Stephanie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't think JC would have this long.
No.
Julia had it less at 63 days. So yeah.
Because Stephanie's NXT Women's North American Championship was only 45 days. That's what I mean. So yeah, so they were short reigns. Right. They've all had short reigns.
Interesting.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
So they could give her a month and a half reign with it, couldn't they? In theory.
I mean, I guess, but it would. I don't know. I feel like Stephanie to just give it back to Rhea. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously seems, doesn't it? But we know that Rhea's definitely getting it in Australia, or she's walking into Australia with it. We know that for a fact because Triple H loves Rhea.
I'm looking at the North American women's North American right now. So vacant titles. Yeah, Stephanie, 45 days from September.
Yeah.
February 5th, and she relinquished it too. So that.
Yeah, did she relinquish it, or was it because they merged it?
No,
they didn't merge them, but
she relinquished it. She won both. It was weird. She beat she beat Jordan Grace and Jada Parker in the same night.
That
And
was
the
it.
next week, she's like, I'm done. I was like,
That
oh,
was it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because they done that whole thing with Ava, didn't they? Where she came out and someone said like, "You need to give up one of the titles or whatever." That was it. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but yeah, no, yeah. Well, that's obviously we'll have to find out what's going on, aren't we? Basically, whether it's a work or whether it's like whether Naomi's definitely is injured or pregnant or whatever, or what else can say, you know.
I would say it's more likely she's pregnant than injured.
Yeah, so,
I would say that.
I mean, they did turn around and say that we were going to find out what was happening on social media this week. So maybe that's what they mean by maybe they mean that by Stephanie's Places, is to get people to tune in to find out what happens and that. And she might obviously say it through there.
And of course, the day after we record, it's going down.
Yeah, that's obviously what happens, isn't it? That's always typical, but we'll find out.
It's always the way.
Yeah. And one final bit of news for today. So Tony Khan done a media call today, and he was asked a load of questions. This was either today or yesterday. He got asked a load of questions, and one of the questions that came up was, would he adopt the 2-night pay-per-view format that WWE are doing? And he basically, he turned around and said, yes, that's smart business-wise. I would do that basically for it. So I mean, that's what he's basically turned around and said, is that he would adopt the he would adopt the 2-night pay-per-view wise. It basically means that like hit the really long shows that have like 16 matches or whatever, at least you can split them up so they won't be like 8 hours long or whatever. And it basically, you can have like 3 hours long each.
That's the same problem WrestleMania had.
Yeah, just in that way. Actually, I forgot some news, so I did turn around and say that was the last little bit, but that wasn't. So yeah. So what do you think about that one then? Do you think he should do the 2 nights? Do you not reckon he should, or?
I mean, not for every pay-per-view, but like Double or Nothing and All In, yeah, sure. Like, I'm sorry, All In was like 6 hours. Like,
yeah.
And I get WrestleMania 35 was 8 hours. It was still longer.
Yeah.
But still.
But now they've split it into 2 nights and it's 3.5 hours long each, isn't it? So it kind of makes it's easier on people.
I mean, that's much more digestible than,
8 hours in it or whatever, yeah.
8-hour show.
Yeah, which must be hell for being there, yeah.
Unless you started in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Fine. Like what they did with All In. It still ended at 9, but it was like, all right, at least you started at 3.
Yeah.
But like, if you're going to start a show at 6 and go to like 1 a.m., it's like, well,
bit stupid, isn't it, really? So, yeah. Yeah, let's have a look in and what else was on here. So, hold on, I'm just going through. That was the other one as well, yeah. So, the other big bit of news that we were actually talking about is the rights for UFC pay-per-views now have been sold to Paramount. And yeah, from next year. To go along with that, they have turned around and said that all the UFC pay-per-views will now be included into the price for the Paramount Plus subscription. So no more sort of extra cost now then for it, really. Good. Which is pretty good, yeah. Same as obviously the ESPN ones when they take on the WWE pay-per-views for it. Obviously, they're included into the ESPN price for it, into that $30 it's going to be. Talking about that, there's been some more updates on that, actually. The president of ESPN, he's basically turned around and said that, they have like other major sporting events and stuff that they do on ESPN now.
Yeah, I mean, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Baseball, I think.
Yeah.
They have basketball. They have hockey, I know that. They have part of the NBA package.
Well, what they've turned around and said is they're actively working with WWE to make sure that basically that there is going to be content on a weekend every single week, basically, on ESPN, from ESPN, basically. And what they're doing is they're going to make sure that WWE pay-per-views do not conflict with anything else. So that way, then they can so that they might be juggling around some pay-per-views, including some that are already planned, like dates-wise and stuff, to make sure they don't conflict with anything else.
They have college football too. That's going to be tough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but of course they're not. They don't air on Mondays, do they? They're not airing on ESPN on Mondays for it. That's the thing. So
Well,
it's just
no,
the
I'm
pay per
talking
views
about
on
like
ESPN.
I'm talking about just pay-per-views. Yeah,
Ah, right,
because
okay,
like they have
yeah,
Saturday Night Football on ABC, which is
yeah,
ESPN.
yeah.
So yeah.
So what they're saying is they're going to make sure that
Mm.
nothing conflicts. So even if they have to move around other events as well, to make sure that WWE events and that can be aired on there, because what they were saying was is the first hour or two of every pay per view will also be aired on ESPN on TV, along with this Plus service or whatever it is, or this direct to
Oh,
consumer service. They're also airing it simulcast onto ESPN directly,
hmm.
basically, for
That'd
every
be
single
interesting to
WWE pay per
see.
view.
That would be
So
interesting to see. I
yes,
will say that.
so what they've turned around and said is like WrestleMania, for example, they're going to turn around and say, right, the first hour of WrestleMania will be streamed live on ESPN for free, and then they'll turn around and say like at the after like the hour of like if you want to continue watching this, you've got to watch it on the on a direct to
So,
consumer thing.
so kind of like how you could watch, like the like the pre-show on YouTube
Yeah,
for WWE for free, and
yeah,
then it's like, oh, if
yeah,
you want to continue this, you gotta go to,
yeah,
well, right now you gotta
yeah.
go to Peacock, but yeah,
Yeah, because what they're basically saying is that that's gonna they hope that that's gonna entice more people in, because then like they'll be seeing it, they'll be watching the first hour on ESPN, and then like they'll be
mm.
like, oh, actually I want to continue watching this, or
Yeah.
but
Hook,
what I think
hook
now
the
is that we're
viewer
gonna
in.
get like they're gonna do this one of two ways. They're either going to have a big match to open up, so that entices people in, or
Hmm.
you're gonna have your throwaway matches to start to open up each night if they're gonna do like the first hour or something. So you'll have like your throwaway matches and stuff to open the show up, and then they'll tell them to keep advertising like the big matches. So
You
if
gotta
people don't
pay
want to
for the
watch it,
big
you've got to do that. But
matches, yeah.
yeah. So that'd be the thing. So I mean, it could be something like that they might end up doing like a Roman match or whatever to open up with to entice people in. But then would they know that they would lose half their viewership? So would they open
Yeah,
up with like a throwaway match and stuff, and then like they turn around and say, oh, the Roman match is going to be, because see what they could do is technically, if they're doing say the first hour for free, they could put they could then start doing big matches after that first hour. So you
yeah.
can then have like you can have your mid card title matches to open the show, for example, and then after that first hour, you then start whacking in like your heavyweight, your world championship matches and stuff, and and you have a
It's
big
an
match that people are looking
interesting,
forward to,
it's an
and that.
interesting way, yeah, because like I can see it going both ways.
Yeah, like to me personally, if that was me, I would have a big match to open up on the Saturday, for example, to entice people in and stuff, and then like yes, to do a big match to entice people in to keep people going. Oh, okay, I want to watch this, and then on the Sunday you open up with like a throwaway match, either like a tag match or a mid card title match or something like that, basically for the Sunday. Personally, for Mania, I would say. But then it's going to be for every pay per view they're doing that for. They're airing like the first hour or two on there. It depends
Mm.
how long the pay per view is and what the pay per view is and stuff like, you know, if it's Mania or not and stuff. Obviously, where it's over like 2 days, you're probably going to get the first hour for free, or the
Yeah.
first 2 hours for free, or something like that, basically for it. So yes, that's going to be quite interesting. Let's just say.
Yeah,
Um,
well, because what the first pay-per-view on ESPN is going to be WrestleMania
Mania,
42, right?
yeah,
42?
yeah,
42, yeah.
yeah. It's going to be 42, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, so that's going to be that's going to be quite interesting. Let's just say, um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't kind of know like how they're going to like do. Well, I don't know how they're going to start advertising it and stuff, and like how they're going to get people to do it. But I mean, over here we don't care anyway because we've got it on we got it on Netflix anyway for
Yeah,
free.
true.
So I mean, we get it through here, so it's going to make no difference to us over here. It's just obviously just going to be like sort of just yeah.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
going
get
to be an
me.
adjustment period for sure. But I mean, so is Peacock, but then they figured that out, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to be. I guess they can do the month of hyping it up, can't they? Between what's the one normally in what's the one Chamber? Yeah, because Chamber will be the
Yeah.
last one on Peacock, and that. So yeah, so they'll
Uh,
have between
assuming
Chamber
assuming
and
that's the
Mania,
order, yeah.
but it normally is, isn't it? So I mean, I don't know.
Didn't oh wait, that was in Australia, the chamber. Yeah, I guess that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the only worry about it was when the ESPN president obviously turned around and said we're going to look at moving around events and stuff, even possibly some of the ones that are already planned, just to fit it around the other sports scheduling as well. So could they be changing around dates of normal pay-per-views? Like, like maybe like we don't get one because I don't know, like when's college football normally on? Is that on like a certain time of year or something? Or
September, well, end of August to the New Year's, September or end of August to like mid-January.
what's that on then? Like every weekend or something, or every couple of weekends, or what? What do they tend to do it on?
Pretty much every weekend. I mean, maybe you get a few breaks here and there, but
Yeah.
for the most part.
So I don't know then how they're going to work that around then. If they're going to do then like if they don't want to conflict with anything, then that obviously for like the WWE pay-per-views, like I don't know how they're going to fit that in.
Well,
but,
I mean, so does this mean they're going back to Sundays?
Well, this is the thing is obviously because they now also as well are saying from 26/27 they're going to do the Rumble, Mania, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. I think I've heard Survivor Series as well is going to 2 nights. They want to make all of them 2 nights basically, for the Saturdays and Sundays. And that's the thing, see.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I mean,
if they don't want to collide with football, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it, truthfully.
Yeah, unless because football's not actually directly going to be on this new service, it could be on obviously like what you said ABC.
Well, yeah,
they might obviously do it that way.
But ABC, Disney owns ABC and ESPN, so it's like trickle down.
So I
guess they're not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it, but that's basically what they were saying is that they're going to juggle around shows and stuff to obviously do it that way. You know what happened? It'll be like they'll try and fit in as much as what they can do over like the coming week, over like within the space of like a month or whatever. You'll have like 2 pay-per-views or something, but you know what it'd be like, just try and fit it in. But yeah, because they've also.
I would say do Friday night pay-per-views, but you can't because of SmackDown.
Can't because of SmackDown, yeah. I mean, yeah, they would do something, but it's like they would change things around and stuff, and that it's going to be a big change. I can sense it now. It's going to be a massive change and stuff, and it's going to probably cause a lot of problems for a lot of people at first, but they'll get it, like what you said, when they transition to like Peacock and stuff. Yeah. But they have confirmed next year there will be 10 pay-per-views aired on ESPN next year. From Mania. So if the first one's Mania, so you're going to have Mania onwards, 10 pay-per-views, they've said.
So April, because we've already got the Mania dates confirmed. It's the 18th and the 19th. So what? I mean, I get. Well, actually, there's going to be 2 in August. We already know that.
Yeah.
Because SummerSlam and Money in the Bank.
Yeah. So 2 in August there, you know that.
Probably 2 in November. Yeah. They usually do that.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, but don't forget they're not doing NXT pay-per-views on it, are they? They're just doing main roster. That's the thing. So, and that.
Well, no. I meant because Crown Jewel in November.
Oh
usually.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
Survivor Series. Usually November.
So 2 there. So
well, I mean, technically, we're having 2 this August. So I mean.
Yeah.
Did we have 2 in July main roster? No, we had.
I can't remember.
No, we didn't have any in July. We didn't have any in July.
No. So, but I mean, I don't know. They'll sort something out in the end.
We have Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That was early June. That was like June 6th or 7th or whatever.
Yeah.
What was the July pay-per-view?
I can't remember what we had now. I just can't remember.
This is so bad that we don't know this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Was there one? I feel it.
I don't think there was. That's the thing. I really don't think there was. But that's the.
Evolution.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. That's how they done it. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
That's why I was like, there's something.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's that's the new
right now.
Is that all of it?
2022, 2023, 2024. Here we go. Oh wait, that's 2024. All right. Sometimes we had 2 in June. We had Money in the Bank and then Night of Champions.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
And then we had, and we're not counting NXT. Well, I mean, are they going to count No, Saturday night's main event can't go on.
Saturday
ESPN,
main
'cause
event isn't going on to it even, no.
That's NBC. So Evolution was the strictly July main roster, no NXT, no Saturday night's main event pay-per-view. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, so I don't know which 10 pay-per-views we're going to get on ESPN the next year, but that's what they basically took on and said. So unless they mean like 10 events, because then that would make more sense, especially if they're doing 2-night SummerSlams and stuff like that, and 2-night Manias. You could have it as that, so it's 10 events rather than like 10 separate pay-per-views. They could have meant that way for it, because that would make more
Maybe.
sense.
Yeah, because 2 Mania.
2 SummerSlams, that's 4 already.
Let's just do it this way. Let's like add this year's onto next year's. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. All right, so
Yes.
Mania. Let's just count Mania for 1. Let's just say Mania 1.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
Backlash 2.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank 3.
Yeah.
Even though, Money in the Bank is going to be later, but we'll just go in order.
Yeah.
Night of Champions 4.
Yeah.
Let's just say they do Evolution again 5.
Yeah.
SummerSlam 6.
Yeah.
Clash in Paris 7, or obviously it might not be that, but whatever. And where are we now? I lost my spot. Wait, what?
You've then got the Australia pay-per-view.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to scroll down. What's it called? What are we at? 8?
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
Bad Blood. Did you say that?
No, but so that'll be 9, won't it, really? And then, of course, you've then got November Survivor Series.
You got to do Survivor Series 10, but you also got to do 2 more Saudi shows next year.
Yeah, but those Saudi shows...
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
So that's 11.
Yeah.
Survivor
but
Series.
because next year, the Crown Jewel show, which is the Australian show, will be a Saudi one. So that'll be one of the Saudi shows next year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're going to have a Crown Jewel next year. It's going to be at a different location, but that counts for one of them,
So it makes sense, doesn't it, really? Yeah, so that could work out, couldn't it? I guess it makes sense. But that's that. Yes, that's all the news. We might as well quickly run through some other bits and pieces then. So obviously this weekend we've got the Triple A event. It's Triple Mania. I take it you won't be watching it, even though it's free on YouTube for everybody. On that,
I'll be drunk.
You'll be drunk, fair enough. So what a surprise! I'll quickly run through some of the matches. Obviously, what?
Wow, that is rude. I heard you. Don't say what. I heard you clear as day. He tried to be slick with it too. Wow. At least mute your mic and say it. Jeez.
Yeah, it's not an AEW pay-per-view though, so how come you're day drinking? Whatever.
I'm away this weekend.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because you've got a convention.
To be. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot.
I'll be under the same roof as Sting and Saraya.
Oh yeah. What day do you go?
Friday to Sunday.
Oh yeah, so you won't be about Friday then, will you? That's fine.
No.
Fair enough. Yeah. Right. Well, then we will quickly then go through. So I'm going to quickly run through the matches. There's no point in us predicting them because obviously you won't be about anyway. But we'll quickly go through them. So.
I could try and predict them.
Okay. Then we'll do that then. So we've got a fatal 4-way for the Triple A Mega Championship, which is Vikingo versus Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee versus El Grande Americano.
Easy choice.
Who you got? Who you got?
Whoa. Dominic Mysterio. I think.
I think Dom as well.
Yeah. I think they're gonna strap the belt to him. I think they want him as their guy. I can't really blame them either because he is very over with the crowd and doing very good work. So yeah.
I mean, as Leo Tomano says, he's a hero to all men and lesbians alike, basically. So
he's like the second greatest Mysterio ever. So I mean, that's cool.
Well, I mean, he's the greatest luchador in history, apart from El Grande Americano. So this is going to be a tough choice to who we're going to cheer on that one,
But he's
whether it's going to be El Grande or whatever.
But he's like the second best masked wrestler ever.
Oh, right. Yeah, the first one. Is El Grande Americano. So so that makes sense.
Not quite, but yeah.
No. Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Right, and then the next match then, so we have a mixed trios match, which is the Judgment Day. That is Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Raquel Rodriguez versus Mr. Iguana, Nino Hamburgues, and Lola Vice. Basically, who you got for this one?
I can't pick all WWE guys on this, so I'm gonna give it. Well, this is technically WWE one way or another, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to that Mr. Iguana fellow, Nino and Lola Vice.
Yeah, it's Nino Hamburgues.
Yeah,
That's what it is,
don't even. Yeah,
No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it to Judgment Day. They're gonna try and push Judgment Day, so I think probably Judgment Day for that one.
I mean, maybe, you know.
Yeah. Right, and then we then have a street fight for the AAA World Tag Team Championships. That's between Los Garza and Pagano and Psycho Clown. I'm gonna go the AAA team for that one, Pagano and Psycho Clown, because again I can't give it all to WWE.
Yeah,
So-
this is a AAA show, so you gotta, I would say at least half of this is gonna be AAA. Well, there's some matches that don't even have WWE guys in it, so
No.
I'm gonna go with Pagano and Psycho Clown. Why not?
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Next one then. So we've got the AAA Latin American Championship. Now I'm sorry if I butcher some of these names, but it's El Messias, El
Messiah? Yeah, I
Hin.
don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Versus,
know how to do this one. I know how to do this one.
Go on,
I know
yeah.
how to do. I've heard this
Go
name
on.
pronounced before.
You do this one
El
then.
Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Fair enough. Right. Well, which one are you going
I've
for?
heard that one before. The one I can pronounce. El Hijo
Fair enough.
de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to
Because
go
I
for the
can
other one.
pronounce that one. Yeah.
That's fair enough. I'm going for the other one. That Messias or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right, and then the last one, which we can predict, because the last one is participants to be arranged still. But then the last match then is for the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. That must be the women's one, I think. Look at some of the matches. Yeah. So that is El Masia. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's Flamer versus Fabi Apaka versus Natalia. So yeah.
I'll
What you
just go
got?
Flamer.
What's the easiest one?
Flamer.
No, fair enough. I'm gonna go for the boat Natalia. I think they might put a belt on her just to like get her on TV and that a bit more. Yeah.
And for the Bardal Cup, I am going to be picking.
What do you know? Alberto Del Rio.
Is it guys or girls?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
You know
Hold
what?
on.
You know what we're gonna do with this one? We're gonna do this.
What?
We're gonna go to WWE.com,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go to the roster. I'm just gonna scroll up and down, and you're gonna tell me when to stop, and whatever name I land on, male, that's
All
what I'm
right.
picking.
Oh, what, from the WWE roster, is it? Fair enough.
Sure,
Okay.
why not? Okay, hold on.
Fair
Let me
enough.
get the superstars. All right, let me get down to like the roster. All right. I'm gonna start now. Tell me when to stop.
Stop. Who we got?
Those Samoans, they always know when to pull out some
okay.
big ones. Big Jim Uso.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, you know.
It's probably not happening, but it was fun to do it that way.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Actually, right. So I've just looked, and the Barndale Cup match is basically it's a Royal Rumble match. Basically, it's
Alright,
basically
I
a
got
version
Big
of
Jim.
Royal Rumble match for that one.
If
So-
Jimmy Uso wins this match, I want 100 points to my total for the pay-per-view predictions this year.
Fair enough. Okay.
Will you agree to that?
Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. We'll do that one.
Because the odds are very much against me.
Yeah. So we go. Yeah. So it says
He's probably not even going to be in the match, let alone
No.
winning it.
So here we go. So actually, so it's different. So yeah, so it turns around and says, so rather than a Royal Rumble match, so it says, a Barndale Cup match, participants enter the match at timed intervals similar to a Royal Rumble match. However, eliminations are only via pinfall. The last remaining competitor wins the Barndale Cup, basically.
All right, Big Jim.
Yeah.
It's time.
So yeah, so rather than throwing them over the ropes, basically, that's how they do it. Is they do it as a it's pinfalls inside the ring, but they enter it like every 2 minutes or something like that, or every like 90 seconds or
Do me a favor.
something, basically. Yeah.
If Jimmy Uso wins this thing, spam my phone. At me.
Okay.
I want you to spam my phone.
Okay. I will
Because
do. I will
like
do.
I will be the happiest man on Friday if Jimmy Uso somehow went for this thing.
Fair enough. Well, this is on Saturday or whatever it is, Saturday or Sunday. So
No, I
I
thought it
would
was
reckon
Friday.
you know what Triple A Mania is it?
Yeah, isn't it Friday?
I'm not sure when it is. Hold on. Let's have a look
Oh
when
no,
it
it is
is.
Saturday. Why did I think it
It's
was
Saturday.
Friday?
Don't know. No,
I
it's
think it was
Saturday.
Friday.
It's Saturday, August 16th.
I thought it was August 15th. I
Oh,
don't know.
no, so no. No, it's August 16th now because it's on YouTube and everything. So that was on Saturday. The other thing that's on this week is we do actually have a TNA pay-per-view on Friday. At the same time, that's the other thing as well, where it's a TNA
Want to
special.
predict it?
Well, I don't know who's on it. I don't know
Oh.
who's on it basically. So
What's
that's the
it
thing.
called? What's it called? It's
Uh,
like TNA Genesis, right?
no, I think it's Emergence. I think. Hold on. TNA Emergent. Because me and Leo might be doing a stream for. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's Emergent. So that's what it is. So let's find
All
it.
right, you know
So
what? I'm not even gonna look up the card. I'm just
right,
gonna
okay.
hear what you say, and then I'm gonna go for it.
Right, so we have Mike Santana versus Sammy Callahan.
Santana.
Santana, right, okay. I'm going to go Sammy for that one. Right, then we then have Ryan Nemeth versus the Hometown Man.
Who the fuck is the hometown man?
The Hometown Man, basically, okay, let me explain this to you. So the Hometown Man is somebody called Cody Deaner in a mask. It's basically,
I've heard
it's
that
like a
name
gimmicky
before.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with
and
the hometown man because Ryan Nemeth jobs to everyone, including CM.
fair enough, yeah. And basically what it is the whole gimmick is whichever town they're in is the Hometown Man's hometown. That's how they do it as. So he lives everywhere. So say like they're in Canada, his hometown's in Canada. If they're in
Uh-huh.
like New York, his hometown's in New York, and they introduce it every single time as that's his hometown. So yes, that's basically what it is. I might go Ryan Nemeth for that one.
No.
Right, then we then have for the TNA World Tag Team Championships, we have the Hardys versus the Rascals.
Oh, the Rascals are Nash Carter and
Well, it's not
Nash Carter.
it's not Nash at the moment because he's out. So this is Zachary Wentz and Marlon Reed or Marlon Reed or whatever it is.
No, Zachary Wentz is Nash Carter.
Oh yeah, isn't he? Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So
One of them's
the
out.
other guy is out.
Yeah, the other guy's out.
The
Yeah,
dude's name. It's not Wesley. It's
Trey Miguel or whatever, is that it?
Yeah.
Trey?
Trey
Miguel,
if the other one's out, I'll go with the I'll go with the Hardys. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say the Hardys as well because what we've also got to think as well is that Bound for Glory in October they're doing the Hardys versus the Dudleys in a TLC match. Basically.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely want the belt on the line for that.
Yes, that's that one. Right, and then we've then got a no disqualification, no count out match for the TNA International Championship between Steve Macklin and Jake something.
Jake something.
That's his name, Jake something. Yeah, Jake something. That's his name, Jake something. That's his name.
Like it's not even that you can't pronounce it. It's something.
No, it's Jake something. Yeah, it's Jake something. That's his name, Jake something.
All right, and Steve Macklin is the one that's married or dating Deanna, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
I'm not gonna pick a dude with a random last name like that, so I'm gonna go with Steve Macklin.
Fair enough. I'll go Jake something then. Right, and then we then have a 4-way tag team match for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. So we have the Elegance brand, which is Ash by Elegance, which is the old Dana Brooke. And Heather by Elegance versus the Inspiration, which obviously used to be the old Iconics. Yep. Versus Fatal Influence. That's Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix.
Whoa. Jasmine Nix actually wrestled?
Yeah, she's actually wrestling. Versus Zaya Brookside and Li Ling Yi, which is the old what's her name? The old one that used to be in WWE. The old Chinese one that used to be in WWE. What was her name?
Xia Li?
Can't remember what it was. Xia Li, that was it. Yeah, it used to be Xia Li.
Oh,
yeah.
Xia. Me and Zaya Brookside have a very interesting relationship.
Yeah. So that's
At WrestleCon, she walked in, and I'm like, "Oh, there's her." And my friend was like, "Oh, who is that?" I'm like, "I don't know." I'm like,
yeah,
I know she used to be in WWE. I know she used to be NXT UK.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
and then I was like, okay, I'll figure out her name. I'll just walk by her table, and her name will be there. It wasn't. So like, And then somebody said something, and I was like, "That's her name." Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the fatal four-way match there.
I'll go with my girls. The inspiration, formerly known as the Iconics. I will go with them.
Fair enough. I might have to say I'm going to go with the Elegance brand, which is Astro Elegance and stuff like that. So I'll go with them.
Sure.
Yeah.
This doesn't count towards anything. So, but wait till Big Jim brings home that bar down cup.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Right, and then we've got two more matches left. So we've then got for the TNA X Division Championship. No, two more matches. TNA X Division Championship. We've got Leon Slater versus Cedric Alexander.
I have no idea who Leon Slater is. So, Cedric Alexander.
Fair enough. I'll go Leon. Right, and then these last two, you should know who they are. So for the TNA World Championship, we have Trick Williams versus Moose.
I don't know either of them.
All right. Okay.
I'm just kidding. So this isn't like a pay-per-view, right?
It's a special. It's a TNA special that they do. You know, like when NXT do specials on TV.
Yeah. So I feel like they want a bigger state because isn't don't they have? The
next big pay-per-view is Bound for Glory in October.
I'll go Trick. I feel like they want their title to change hands on like a bigger, show.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to save that buy until Bound for Glory and do it that way because Bound for Glory is sort of like their Slammiversary is kind of like their Mania, and then Bound for Glory is sort of like their SummerSlam. So that's what it is. But obviously, it's later on in the year.
I mean, titles can change hands at any time, but
yeah, Yeah, but that's what I can sense it from there. Is like so that's the TNA special. That's that this week. Then there's nothing really else to bring up really.
Big Jim is bringing home the cup.
Well, maybe you never know. You might show up. I don't know. He might
words.
He might be bringing home something else if the rumors are true. And that, he might be bringing home a baby soon, and
stuff, but she's not due right away, and he's not pregnant, so it's possible.
But I mean, it is possible. But yeah, so that's the show this week. We're short of an hour, but that's fine. We can do that. So what was I going to say? Thank you for watching this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like the buttons say. That's to myself, which is at DKO0, and then Bobby on Bobby's Breakdowns on YouTube and Bobby's Breakdown on Twitter, or X as it's known now. You got anything coming up? Do you want to advertise?
I posted a video yesterday. Was it?
Yeah.
The days are just blurring together. Yesterday, my top 10 moments that I've seen live in wrestling. I had a lot of fun digging into that one. What else? I have to finalize this with Mr. Shoop, but I believe we're doing a live stream with Shoop. You've seen him on the channel before.
Yep.
On August 24th. That is a Sunday. And that's all I got.
Fair enough. Yeah. I will say the next one. And so we have, myself. I've got the EVP Zero show tomorrow night with CJ, where we'll be probably predicting AAA again and probably TNA again, and going through some more news because it always seems to happen that on a Thursday, WrestleVotes breaks all their news on a Thursday. So
you could pick. You could recap what Naomi and Big Jim say.
Yeah, we can go through that. Yeah, if the interview's been done by then, I don't know what time it's out tomorrow night, so that's fine. Whether it's done before 6 p.m. or whatever your time. I don't know what time the interview is, but
I imagine it would be.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, we'll see what's what. And then on Friday we have a watch along, which will be me, Leo, and CJ, because Bobby is away this week, so not for it. But yeah, so that's Bobby will be day drinking or whatever on Friday, or evening drinking or whatever it is.
Not Friday, Saturday, yes.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah, but you're going Friday, so you'll be like, you'll be busy there. So
I'll be like afternoon drinking.
Fair enough. Afternoon, evening drinking, then it'll be so that's fine. But yeah, so so that's that. Don't forget to keep an eye out for that. That'll be on all the social media channels, including this one. Watch along will be on a Friday. So thank you for tuning in this week. This is Zero signing out. I don't know whether we'll see you next week or whatever, because we might have a juggle round of shows next week. I'm not sure yet because of prediction shows for Heatwave. So we will see you next week. This is Zero signing out.
And I am Bobby. We will see you next time. Bye bye.
See you later. Goodbye.